Hey beautiful, Melissa here with Contemporary Living with Farmer and Hill, and we hope that you can watch our show every Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Comcast Channel 19. Today I'm going to talk about the three types of stress. As some of you know, I've received my stress management certification and I've made a commitment to just helping people with different models, techniques, and tips on how they can relieve stress. So I'm going to talk about the three different types of stress. So first off, what is stress? Really, stress is an individual thing. It's very personalized because what causes stress for one person may be easy for another person. And one of the things we want to look at is when we're defining stress is just really something that interrupts your habits or your patterns, just anything that involves change, really. It does. So the first type of stress I want to talk about is acute stress. So acute stress, to give you the best example, is basically acute stress is this. I'm trying to give a presentation to you or tell you about stress. So my level of awareness is up. I want to make sure that I'm conveying the right message. I've got butterflies in my stomach. So that's acute stress. So those are the little things that we go through every day. Something as simple as waking up in the morning when you get that adrenaline rush that tells your body it's time to get up. So those are just little things we go through every day. They're bumps in the road and they're manageable and they're solvable and not too complex. But now the next type of stress is episodic stress. Have you ever seen those people that you just look at them and they're just moving, they're just doing stuff. Their to-do list is filled. They've always got something to do. There's a type of almost like nervous energy. It's like, sit your tail down somewhere. Sometimes you want to tell these people that, I know, because I can be that way sometimes. But this is episodic stress. So what it is when people allow themselves to have a lot of those little acute stresses that I talked about earlier, and they just drag on one to another, to another, to another, then that builds up episodic stress. It's that nervous energy. Someone's always got to be doing something. So that is episodic stress, and it's real, and people do go through that. And then there's the last stress. It's called chronic stress. Now, chronic stress is really devastating because it can impact our health. It's over a much longer period of time, and it can be really detrimental. So chronic stress is something like poverty, not having enough to eat. You've been in a bad relationship for years and years and years, and you're still in it, and you want to get out. It's like your insides are screaming out, but your outside remains normal. And people really don't see it. And you may not even see it because it may become something that you're used to. It's discrimination. That can lead to chronic stress or can be chronic stress. It's the job you hate. It's a lot of many different things that linger on over the course of time that really affect your health. Now, these three stresses can be handled and dealt with. Just knowing how to manage or what techniques and things to use can all be solvable. Stress, when you come to find out, especially once you start learning, and I'm going to do lessons on that, fight or flight, how the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of the brain work, and how we can bring that together. And I also did a civil war in your head. So there's literally a civil war going on in your head. So watch that on YouTube. But stress is manageable. You can't get away from stress because your life is constantly changing, but you can manage those stresses, and that's what I'm here to help people do. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about, those three forms of stress. So we've got acute stress, the one that little bumps in the road. We've got the episodic stress that's always doing too much or always busy, manageable, but you're always busy. You just want someone to take a woo-saw moment. And then there's the chronic stress, the one that can really be a detriment to our health and our emotions and things like that. So I hope you got something out of this. This has been your moment with Melissa, Contemporary Living with Farmer and Hill. And as always, be brilliant, be you, be blessed. Andre and I thank you for watching. Have a great day. See ya.